Hey guys, it's the Casual Canuck, bringing you more Pokemon and Nintendo-related news and gameplay. Okay, so I don't want to make this video to be too doom and gloom, but I've been meaning to make this video for a little while now, and actually it's kind of what sparked my idea of picking this channel up. I just haven't gotten around to it. Now, with that being said, you would think that I would come into this a little bit more prepared, and I was, because I had a script written for this, but I lost it. So, I'm throwing caution to the wind, and we are going to do this very nonchalant. I'm going to sit back, I'm going to enjoy my adult beverage, and I'm going to rant. And you're going to listen, or you're not. You're going to click off the video. And for that, have yourself a good day. For the very few of you that are going to stick around, we're going to take the next few minutes here and we are going to go over what I would consider the biggest blunders Nintendo is currently making with their online service. So we'll start off with the main one first, the obvious one. We are going to talk about the lack of a virtual console. So most Nintendo fans at this point would all say that we do want a virtual console. We want to be able to take most of our games, most of the legacy games that Nintendo is known for, and we want to take them on the go. We want to go with us. We want to have fun, and that's just, we've already bought these games. Well, most of us, or some of us, have bought a lot of these games multiple times over, and I know I'm guilty. For every platform they give me the chance, I'm buying Super Mario. It is by far one of my all-time favorite games. I love it. So the lack of the virtual console kind of hurts the Nintendo Switch online service. It doesn't hurt the sales. The system's selling very well. The fact that the virtual console is not on there, it's actually not going to affect a lot of the casual gamers, a lot of the casual audience. The parents buying their children, their consoles, or even just, your average consumer out there who is like, oh, I want to play the new Mario Kart, or I want to play Smash, or Mario Maker. They're just going to go buy it anyway. But for a lot of us, longtime fans, we've gotten used to the virtual console, and it's not there. And in short, the only reason I can think of is Nintendo can make more money in the long run by getting us to continue to subscribe to the online service by drip feeding us games. Like this month's release here in North America, I'm in Canada, I don't know where it is everywhere else, but we got Wrecking Crew and Donkey Kong 3. I'll put it on the screen. I actually never played that. It's a little bit older than me. But they're terrible games. They're not very representative of the platform in general. But that's my first point, is the lack of a virtual console and the fact that we probably aren't going to be getting one. They'll just either add new systems to the service, the online service, or they will have us sort of add to our service, almost like a premium upgrade service. So, we pay an extra couple of bucks a year, we get access to some of the Super Nintendo games and a few more bucks to the N64 games, if they ever end up going that high. So the next thing I want to talk about is just some quality of life features that we don't have yet. And this is a nitpick more than it is anything, but I'd like to be able to have themes in the background. And I know most people are going to say, what's wrong with you? It's a game platform, it's a game console. Go play some games. Listen, Sally, I'm gonna play my games, but I want to be able to have custom shit on my home menu screen. Okay? So sit down, Sally. Don't tell me how to enjoy my games. It's a hypothetical situation. I don't even know a Sally. But you know what? She's out there and she's yelling at me to tell me to enjoy my games the way I want. But I do actually want to be able to enjoy having just a little bit more customization for the Switch. The Switch is probably my most used console this year. I have a PS4, I have an Xbox One, and I have what you would call a gaming laptop, but I don't PC game, and if I did, it wouldn't be on a laptop. But I already had a lot of fun earlier on with my PS4, with Resident Evil 2 and Spider-Man and God of War, but I'm past those, and Sony right now is gearing up for PlayStation 5, so I'm more looking forward to what this year has in store, and right now, Nintendo's killing it with some of the games that are coming out, and I'm enjoying my Switch a little bit more. So let me customize my Switch. Let me enjoy my experience just a little bit better. Give me some themes. Let me download custom icons. Just give me the small things. Let me change my background music for the Switch, or give me background music for my main theme. With Nintendo's incredible list of all their first-party games, there's so many themes I could put in the background. It would be a whole lot of fun to just let me customize my Switch a little bit more. Okay, moving forward, I want some more multimedia options. It's almost kind of like it's a running joke at this point that we're getting Netflix games and not Netflix. Now, in this day and age, most people already have about 7 or 8 different devices to watch Netflix on. You know, your PlayStation, your Xbox, your smart TV, your phone, your laptop, your computer. I don't know, maybe IKEA's going to make a microwave that lets you watch Netflix on it for whatever reason. Sitting there waiting for your Hot Pockets to finish. But I want to be able to watch the Switch, or watch Netflix on the Switch. You know, when my wife is sitting there watching TV and I'm in the living room, you know, yeah, I could go screw off to another room and go do my thing, but sometimes I just like hanging out with my wife. Maybe I want to just throw some headphones on, sit back, have the Switch in my hands, handheld, and then just, you know, gear up to watch, you know, some Netflix. The screen's bigger than my S10, so let me enjoy some of that. I mean, I know we already have Hulu, which Hulu is, I don't actually use Hulu. I don't use Hulu. I don't want Hulu. I want Netflix. Give me Netflix, okay? Thank you. Dedicated servers. I want dedicated servers. You look at a lot of the Smash Online, and especially the Mario Maker 2. The online infrastructure is absolutely terrible. When you're sitting there and you're watching the countdown screen from 3 to 1, and no word of a lie, it takes more than 30 seconds to go through that 3 to 1, there is a very serious problem. I know there's a bunch of arguments against dedicated servers, but there's just as many, if not more, for dedicated servers. If we're already spending money for the online, increase the money. You know, charge me more. If you know I'm going to get more of a premium service, I'll touch on that at the end of the video. But I want dedicated servers, and that actually is a nice little segue leading into my next part, which is cloud saves. The cloud save situation is infuriating, to say the least. It is absolutely infuriating and archaic and old. The reason why a lot of these games like Splatoon and Pokemon and Animal Crossing, a little upset. The reason why these games don't have access to cloud saves is all of the information isn't stored onto a frickin' server. If we can just have servers to store our cloud saves on, then there's no chance for manipulation there, okay? It's not going to be saved locally to the console. So when you have games like Splatoon, and especially games like Pokemon, and super especially games like Animal Crossing, where you're putting hundreds upon hundreds of hours into the game, and you're not giving me the guarantee that I can keep my saves if my Switch gets damaged, or if it gets stolen, or if I just get a lemon, you know, a couple of years down the road, something just, you know, it's gone, you know, something fizzes out, the processor, you know, dumps out on me, then I've lost all of that. And you know, that's the type of thing where somebody goes, well, you know what, I'm not going to get another Nintendo Switch. You know, maybe I'll get the next console down the line, but why am I going to do that? I already lost everything. I put all this time and effort and dedication into these games, and now I've lost it. Nintendo, give us better cloud saves, for the love of God, or at least let us back them up locally. Like, this is ridiculous. This is stuff that has been done so many years ago with local backups. You're the only console out there doing this right now, and it's bloody infuriating. I'm not British. I don't try to be. Alright, that's done. Party chat. Messaging. Please, give me things that I've been able to do since the basic Xbox. Hell, some of the Dreamcast already covered a lot of this. I don't have any party chat functions. How can I not forget the native voice chat, which is already baked into the system, but only third-party games are taking advantage of it? Why, Nintendo? Why must you just play this stupid little petty game? I want to be able to go into my friend settings, find a couple of my friends, and even if we're not playing the same games, maybe I just want to party chat with them. Maybe I have a couple of buddies that live in the States, and I want to be able to sit back and enjoy just having a chit chat with them while I'm playing my games. We're playing different games, and I know some people say just pull up Discord or whatever, but I'm already playing my game. Let me have my messaging. You know, my party chat options, things I can already do on the PlayStation, things I can already do on Xbox, okay? Let me have that, okay? And then give me actual messaging options. I want to be able to invite my friends to games seamlessly. I don't want to pull out a stupid phone app. Just, please, Nintendo, meet us in 2010. Just meet us in 2010. I'll meet you in 2010, okay? We don't even have to worry about 2019. I will meet you in 2010, okay? Folders. Where's my damn folders? Let me put my games where I want to put my games. Okay? My Switch library is ever growing. It's starting to get larger. I am collecting more physically on my Switch. But regardless of how I'm getting it, I'm getting more games. I'm buying games I never would have thought I'd get just because I can get it, you know, physically. I picked up a Kickstarter version of Bloodstained. I haven't even installed it yet. But I want to be able to have folders. And even PlayStation took absolute ages to do that. That took way too long for them to finally give us folders on the PS4 when that was something that was, you know, right on the PS3 at launch. Nintendo, give us folders. It's actually not that difficult to program this in there. I'm not a developer. Fight me. At me in the comments. I can guarantee it's not that hard. Just meet me in the middle here. Put the damn folders in the system software. Let me organize my damn games. I'm trying not to swear. One of my videos I swore it did not do as well. So those are my main concerns about how Nintendo is handling their online services right now. As a platform, the system is doing quite well, and I actually want to do a follow-up to this about all the things that I think Nintendo's doing great with regarding the Switch, and not necessarily the online service. But what I do want to state, just as kind of a little bit of closing here, is that wasn't the closing. What I do want to say here as kind of just a closing statement is, if it's a money thing, I would much rather pay a full price for my premium service, but get a premium service. I don't want to be spending the $20, it's Canadian here, so it's $25. I don't want to spend the $25 a year on something that's not worth it to me. I would much rather pay the standard, I think it's $70 for the other platforms here, or $80 maybe. It's been a while. It's all on auto payment, but I think it's $69 or $79 for Xbox and for PlayStation. But I would much rather pay that exact price knowing I'm getting a good service, right? You can give me the Nintendo, you know, legacy games. That's cool. You can, the main things that I want out of my service, though, is servers, standard messaging apps, voice apps, and the small quality of life features. I don't necessarily need extra games handed to me. I'm pretty sure most of us would just prefer virtual console. And that's it for today, guys. And don't forget, if you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as usual, have yourselves a Canucking good time.